Imagine walking outside early in the morning, looking up at the sky, and suddenly spotting something unusual right next to the moon. That's exactly what happened for many skygazers this past Friday, when NASA confirmed that a magnificent conjunction took place in the night sky. People around the world noticed something peculiar, and for good reason. The moon wasn't shining alone. It had company from Venus, the brilliant morning star, and Regulus, one of the brightest stars in the constellation Leo. These three celestial objects appeared so close together that it almost looked like they were huddled up in the same part of the sky. Of course, in reality, they're separated by millions of miles in space, but from our perspective here on Earth, the alignment made for a breathtaking and rare view that left many people reaching for their phones or telescopes to capture the moment. NASA explained that what people were witnessing was called a conjunction. Now, if you're not familiar with the term, it simply means that two or more celestial bodies appear very close together in the sky, even though they aren't actually near each other in space. Think of it like a cosmic illusion that plays out above us. On this particular morning, Venus was positioned so close to the crescent moon that it looked like the planet was resting on one of its horns. The Adler Planetarium in Chicago described it as barely a quarter of a degree away, which is incredibly tight in astronomical terms. Regulus, the bright star that forms the heart of the Leo constellation, completed the trio, giving observers a dazzling cluster to marvel at. The combination of these objects made for one of those rare events that can turn an ordinary morning into an unforgettable one. For people who love stargazing but don't always have advanced equipment, this was the kind of moment that required nothing more than a clear sky and a little bit of curiosity. Conjunctions are some of the easiest celestial events to spot with the naked eye, which is why so many early risers noticed this one right away. The brightness of Venus, often called the morning star because of how it dominates the dawn sky, made it impossible to miss. Add in the glowing crescent moon and the steady twinkle of Regulus, and you had a perfect recipe for a spectacle. Many observers shared photos online, calling the view magical and surreal. And while professional astronomers might see this as a routine alignment, for everyday skywatchers, it's moments like these that spark excitement and get more people interested in looking up at the night, or in this case, morning sky. But that's not all the sky had in store. According to astronomers, this conjunction is just one of several exciting events happening this month. Up next, Saturn is about to take center stage. The ringed planet will reach opposition, meaning it will be directly opposite the Sun from Earth's perspective. When a planet is in opposition, it shines at its biggest and brightest for the year, making it the best time to view through a telescope or even just binoculars. For Saturn, this will be the moment when its famous rings are most visible, glowing with clarity against the backdrop of space. Pair that with the lingering excitement of seeing Venus and the moon so close together, and it's safe to say September has been a dream month for astronomy fans. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned skywatcher, there's something special happening almost every night. So if you missed Friday morning's spectacular conjunction, don't worry. The universe is always giving us more chances to look up and wonder. NASA and planetariums across the country often highlight these events, making it easier for anyone to step outside and see the cosmos in action. The key is to know when and where to look, and to remember that you don't always need fancy equipment. Sometimes the best views are simply with your own eyes. This rare alignment of the moon, Venus, and Regulus reminds us just how dynamic and alive our sky really is. And with Saturn's opposition right around the corner, skygazers have even more to look forward to. So grab a friend, set your alarm a little earlier, and take a few moments to connect with the universe above. Because every once in a while, The night sky puts on a show you'll never forget.